That's awesome.
It's a nice variety, and I love it. And I love the fact that I'm involved in the two venues that are probably the most high priority heavily influenced in terms of guest response.
For that orchestra,
Those two venues are the ones that guests are hot to. That makes me really happy. Job security is still good. Yeah, it's still really good. So all is well. Yeah, all is really well.
oh, really? No, it's great.
Have you ever thought about coming to play?
Possibly. I mean, I've never really done actually on live music.
Everything was live. Singing, dancing.
And I was so busy at the time I couldn't do it. I was doing Sunday brunches and 3 nights a week at the Marriott Road as a close-up musician and doing a clown there.
I didn't know you did that.
I used to. I left it behind. But that's how I got started in the business originally. 9 years old, I was performing at a steakhouse in Chicago.
Wow.
That's so
People
cool.
was on singing and dancing.
So, yeah, I thought about possibly doing some theme park work. It's just so inconvenient scheduling, and, I produce, I direct, and I'm also an actor.
I constantly see what you're doing.
Kids don't know how to.
So it's a little bit.
If your availability isn't great, I can understand why you'd be hesitant to pursue that.
And I definitely top out about 15, 16 bucks.
It taps out no.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was much.
Are you?
It starts right.
There's on the light on next door.
It starts around 14.
Ah.
I don't know whether it taps out at Tuesday. I think Tuesday it taps out at 15.
Depending on the check what you're on.
Correct. Yeah. But it's a matter of what you want in terms of the benefits, and if you're looking for admission to the parks or account passes or things like that, it can't hurt to do a day a month. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean.
Are you involved in the hiring?
I'm not. I don't hire people. But with the auditions, if it's something that you're going to be coming to, let me know. I can certainly let you know Lyle Moon and Colleen DeFeo. I can let those. Yeah. I can let those guys know you're coming, and they'll know. I mean, if it's people that you're familiar with anyway, you don't need me to say
Nobody needs you.
They'll snatch you up like crazy. So, if you ever think about, if you're thinking about going,
I'm approaching 60, so it's like, I'm kind of thinking, I missed that boat.
it's not that you missed the boat. I mean, you've got venues like Offenders
Where age is perfect. Yeah.
I mean, age is not an issue. It's we're not doing pull-ups or stunt work. It's Offenders will if you ever decide to, let me know. I'll be happy to say, Tracy's coming. Absolutely.
And you, what are you doing? Nothing? Taking care of Silver, right?
Yeah.
No, you were my manager at Center State, yeah. The third act was the past I knew past anyway, but it looks
That's great for her.
So we were in
She's
up in
had
tech
an
for that.
international sales for Regal Boats.
And I saw my poor lady
Regal Boats.
the ferryman, the band visit, all good. I love it. I see Ben twice.
Not for everyone.
God, it's beautiful. It's so quiet.
The heart broke on. When she doesn't believe that, I think that's
Oh, it really is. Yeah. It's like about
turning into an
nothing.
asshole.
I mean, I tried to start the show by effectively saying this is about nothing.
She's good.
Belonging.
She's a lot of energy. She's not 10 years old.
Something to happen.
She's a real brain, but she's less than 2 years old.
It's just kind of like longing for connection with other humans. You know what I mean? It's like when you live in a very small town, now what happens, and then this band like finds out, oh wow, they're stuck there for a while. It's kind of intimate, and they just kind of, but nothing really happens. Right? They just kind of like connect through their shared nature. My favorite show was these guys staring on stage the whole show, like the whole show. Yeah, or his girlfriend. Pictures finally rolls at the end of the show. Yeah. Yes. And their conversation is so simple. It's just like I'm wearing the sweater you made. It makes me feel warm. The scene was like a big boulder ring. It's like, in the way that like when that song starts, and then slowly turns into something. You gotta see it. It's closing. It's closing like this. No, it's closing.
Every picture you posted on
Good. It's so good. And I listen to it all the time. I listen to the past album.
The whole time I still have to. What was my name?
Katrina Lane. Her eyes. It's funny to come on stage and be like, your soul, I am in it. Is this the prom? I haven't yet. I heard it's really fun. And I love it.
Even when I drop down to 9 days a week, then, 2 days to have to be able to go out to drive to Miami or Atlanta or whatever.
get you. I'm sure you know it. Don't you?
I do. I have never broached the subject with him. I've never known enough.
Not dead yet.
No.
Oh my God,
I've never known enough to say.
That'll do.
I've not known that you can just set that stipulation of Central Florida as opposed to Miami.
Agents work for you. You can send them up to doesn't mean that they're always going to be okay with that, but
Right.
you can at least put it up.
Yeah.
But CFT might be a good agency for you to find
CFC. Yeah.
somebody like that.
I'll keep that in mind. Seriously,
And if you like to, some of the independent projects are interesting. You can call your directly.
No, I've already read it all.
I'm
It's really turning me on.
with you on that.
Just send me a headshot.
All right, who's ready for some Gaggle Reflex? We will call that what it was, rehearsal. And I know you can be louder and more vibrant than that. So who is ready for some Gaggle Reflex? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring out your host for the night. He has a drinking problem. It means he doesn't have a drink, and that's a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it, John Pelkey! Thank you so very much. Thank you. Welcome to Gaggle Reflex, Spill the Tea. I am John Pelkey. I will be your host. I'd like to apologize. My wife Jody Chase would be co-hosting with me, but she's in New York seeing Broadway shows on your dime. So she's chaperoning the Cypress Creek Drama Department to New York, and right now she's seeing the play where things go wrong, or whatever it's called. Of course, we call it Tonight here at Gaggle Reflex. First of all, how many of you were here at the last Gaggle Reflex show? Thank you for coming back. Welcome back. For those of you who weren't, here is a brief history of Gaggle Reflex. This came about because there were a number of improvisational and theatrical types who were hanging out with Elaine. And they went next door to Toll Road and got tanked. And then they came back here and continued to drink and did funny things and said, hey, this would be better if people were paying to come and see it. Not necessarily for the people who've come, but certainly for us. And that is how they came about. Every member of the cast, except one, was there that drinking night. The one? Me. But everybody allowed me in the group because there was a 1 in 3 chance that I was drunk at that point in time anyway, so here I am. What you're going to see tonight is a series of, well, there'll be some improv, there'll be some musical improv, there'll be some sketch comedy written by well, any number of us. If you enjoyed the sketches, I wrote them. If not, we'll point at somebody else. But you will also be involved. As you can see, their paper here. Tori's not just scribbling away because she's bored. She's actually following the directions I'm about to give you. We want to hear about your most memorable drunk story. So just in a couple of sentences, let me reiterate that. In a couple of sentences. Last show we had a couple of amateur Dickens and got really old. What we're going to do is we're going to gather all those up here during the first act, or by the end of the first act, or at the intermission. I'm not sure. I wasn't there for that meeting. And then we will, we're going to act out a couple of your best drunk stories. Some manner of improvisation has yet to be seen. So please, as we're going through the evening, if you will go ahead and just jot down some of your drunken stories. Jim and Jen, already double-fisted drinking. Perhaps you'll have a story that actually occurred during the first act. That'll be fun. Right. See, there you go. If you don't remember the stories, make something up. That's it. Again, just fill those out, a couple of sentences. You know, it can be just like, I got drunk the night before my wedding and wet myself during the ceremony. If you have, by the way, if you do have that, nicely done. Well done. We all agree. But that's it. If there are no further questions, anything that I have failed to cover, and I'm sure I have, I'd like to apologize. But with no further ado, and because I can't think of anything else to say, please enjoy the Gaggle Reflex, the happiest hour. Our first act, the lovely and talented Tracy Wu and the subtly somewhat less attractive Ed Budd. Just because you're not my type, Ed.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Tracy. I am Asian, as you can tell, but I actually grew up in Mexico. And I don't know how much you guys know about Mexican culture, but it's very focused on alcohol. And growing up, liquor was always a part of our lives. At 14 years old, my father sent me to buy my very first bottle of liquor, and I walked to the store and bought a bottle of Bacardi, and they carded me, and I was like, I don't have ID, and they said, no problem, here you go. So anyway, at my 14th birthday, mind you, this is a true story, my 14th birthday, my friends and I went to a club, drinking ages 18 in Mexico, and they still let me into the club. I went to the club and my friends dared me to have 14 shots of tequila that evening. Oh yes, they did. We went to the bar at like 7. I had an 11 o'clock curfew. I got home at 11 after having 14 shots of tequila, thinking that I would come home and my parents would be in bed and everything would be fine. I got home and there were about 10, 15 people at my house hanging out with my parents, having a cocktail party. So I walk in, I'm like, hi Dad, Mom, I'm gonna go to bed now. And Dad's like, no, come on, join me. I want you to introduce you to our friends. I'm like, okay. So I, buttered it up. I'm like, I'm good, I'm an actor, I can handle this. At that moment, I was actually rehearsing for a show where I was performing on my own from Les Miserables. So I go out and my dad's like, oh, come, I would like to introduce you to this gentleman who is the ambassador of the Philippines. I'm like, hello, sir. And my dad proceeds to tell him how great I was as a performer. He gives me this big hug. During that big hug, everything started coming up. And I'm like, oh God, here we go. And then Dad goes, oh, why don't you sing for them on my own? Okay. So then one of our friends got on the piano, and here I go. And that friend, very good family friend of ours, gives me another hug. Says, good luck, Tracy. And everything started coming up. And I'm like holding it up, and I'm about to sing, and the ambassador stands next to me, and I look at him, and I'm like, very nice to meet you. And I threw up all over the ambassador of the Philippines. I never sang my song, thank you. True story. Is this Facebook Living? I hope my parents are not watching this right now. Mom would be like, why are you telling people? So then I went to bed and was grounded for about a month. That's my drunken story.
Mexico, when Tracy turned 14, she had no idea what 14 shots would mean. Oh, she drank them, that we can be sure, and all that stuff eventually found its way out her door. She went home feeling like she was in heaven. She was so smart. She was home by 11. And there was Daddy and Mommy and their friends. They had no drinks. All the drinks were her until it could end. So they gave her a hug and a shake, and the insides of her started to quake. And it's quite a bit for that little teen when she met the ambassador of the Philippines. And her daddy said, please sing him your song. And she said, Daddy, I'm afraid that it will go wrong. No, my dearest, what's the worst that can happen to you? She said, I really think that it will be that I will spew. But then a family friend gave her a hug so tightly. She remembers that vomit coming up nightly. And when it did, the party was all done, and she would remember it for now and then, every time she had fun. So if you you need her, if you love her, you don't have to go far. She'll be on her own under the bar. I have to do something else. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we take you to any bar, anywhere.
No, no more, I'm done.
Oh, fuck that. No, dude. Another round.
No, I'm not getting drunk. I do stupid shit when I'm drunk.
I know, dude. I guarantee you I do stupider shit when I'm drunk.
I once called an Uber to take me to Starbucks.
And?
I called from a Starbucks.
That'll do it. That'll do it. I dated a girl for a while, and we went on a beautiful date, and I had to call her to help me find some pants.
It's not so odd.
No, we were on the date. I called her from the bathroom on the date to help me find my pants.
Awkward.
Yeah, it didn't go well.
No. Did she help you find the pants?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Probably better off without her.
Yeah.
I bought 2 Chia Pets.
Shut the fuck up. 2?
Yeah.
Why?
There's no shipping and handling if you bought 2.
They mess you up with those shipping and handling
Oh,
prices.
everything's so freaking expensive.
I know, dude.
Everything. So the scotch I was drinking, $7.50.
Oh, fuck that, dude. That's why I do doubles, man. Doubles.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, because it's only $11. That's 50% difference right there. What?
It's almost like you're making money.
Damn right.
Here's the fiscal prudence.
Oh, man. I saw Fiscal Prudence open for NXS.
That's a great name for a band. That's really good.
Oh, God.
Oh man, I love live music.
Me too.
One time I got hammered, and I bought a VIP backstage experience for a band, like $700.
What was the band?
Chumbawamba.
That's brutal.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, man. But come on, that was a good song.
That's good.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna bring me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna bring me down. I drink a whiskey drink. I drink another drink. I drink another drink. I drink another drink. I just
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay. All right. I dated a girl for 3 weeks. I got so hammered. I proposed to Karen.
Well, I mean, it's probably not the best thing, but I'm sure people have done that
At her mother's funeral.
Awkward.
With a singing telegram.
It's never a good idea.
He sang a song that I wrote, Karen, I love you and I want to bone you.
That's
Wait.
poor choice.
Her name was Carol.
We have a winner!
Shots!
All right, everyone, it is time for that advice show called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Everyone, please clap and cheer for our resident barflies. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. What does that mean? Well, they are going to answer questions about drinking etiquette that you may have. And so go ahead and start thinking of some of your own drinking etiquette questions. And then if you have one, just shout it out. And then we'll have our experts tell you good advice, bad advice, and then ugly advice, which is 100 times worse than bad advice. So, questions on drinking etiquette.
If someone buys you a shot, how long are you obligated to talk to them?
Well, this is a very good question. First, let's meet our experts, starting with the expert right over there.
Hi, my name's Dexter. I used to be a lawyer, but I was disbarred because I wet myself during a closing argument in a murder case.
Yeah.
Dexter, everyone, say hello, Dexter.
Opening argument, I would have been okay, but closing, it's a problem.
Oh, and then you are.
I'm Allison. I am a bartender because I like to drink all the time. So I just work at multiple bars and drink during my shifts for free.
All right. And then finally,
My name is Justin Case. And I was a big partier in college. I was a theater major, so I went to Alpha Psi Omega. That was like the top. Yeah, party, man. You guys don't know, theater parties are awesome.
all right. So we have our bar flies. And one more time, what's your name? Jennifer. You wanted to know.
If someone buys you a drink
Yeah.
or a shot, like how long are you obligated to like sit there and talk to them?
To actually talk to them.
Can
All
you
right.
just walk away?
Oh well, let's get some good advice right now. Starting with Justin. What's some good advice?
Well, I think it all depends on like the quality of the shot. Like if they give you something like I don't know, like a Patron Silver or like an Añejo, you probably don't want to talk to them a little bit longer. But if it's just like a well shot, I mean, just a high five and that's cool.
That's some good advice. How about some bad advice?
Some bad advice?
Yes.
You should totally hang out with him like all night. Like at least give him a blowy. I'll see if it's añejo. I'd be like, all night long.
All right. That's some bad advice. And now, Dexter, some ugly advice.
Murder suicide is your only way out.
Pretty good.
Particularly if it's a really expensive, like then you're going to want to get out of that, and you don't want to look bad. So clip them, then take yourself out.
You'll have to weigh those options for yourself. Another question, please. Another question on drinking etiquette. Yes.
Yeah, on a margarita, salt on the rim or sugar on the rim? Or what do you prefer on your rim?
Let's hear some good advice over there from Dexter.
All kidding aside, I'm a very traditionalist. I think salt on the rim. If you want sugar on the rim, if you see anybody who does that, murder suicide. Salt on the rim.
Was that bad advice? Good.
I'm an overachiever.
Let's move on to another question. Another question on drinking etiquette. The challenges of drinking in social circles. Yes.
So, like when you're in a big party and you're eating food, you should wait until everybody is served before you start eating. Do you have to do that with drinks too?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yes.
Should you wait until everybody's served before you start drinking?
All right. Well, you heard the question. Let's see. How about some good advice?
Good. Are you hosting the party is the question.
In a restaurant.
In a restaurant? No, start drinking right away because the more you drink, the happier you are, and then the happier everyone around you is going to be.
It gives everyone permission to go in and get their drink too.
Absolutely.
That's very nice. That's good advice.
Yep.
How about some bad advice?
You want to maintain a level of decorum while getting yourself shit-faced. So I recommend bringing in some sort of a flask of some sort, wearing it in a seductive place. Maybe that's just for me. And just take a few tipples out of that from time to time.
Tipples? Okay. And now finally some ugly advice.
Okay, you should start pre-partying early. Like before you even get to the party, preferably when you're driving. Like if you get one of those like knapsacks that the people wear at like in the theme parks where you can just suck on it. You just suck on it all the way there. When you get to the restaurant, like order tons of shots. Just have it ready, but make sure you charge it to the richest friend that you have and say it's going to be on them, and then leave before you pay.
I did that last weekend.
Yeah, I know. That's why we don't hang out anymore.
Thank you all so much. This has been the good, the bad, the ugly. Give it a
I'm Set Crew. now, the morning after.
Man, what the hell happened last night? I don't even remember coming home. Oh, please tell me I got an Uber. Please tell me I got an Uber. Please tell me I got an Uber. I got it. Whew, I Ubered, thank God. Okay, let's see who I texted. Bro, I'm so drunk right now. Yo quiero más tequila. I don't even speak Spanish. LOL, winky face emoji.
Oh my God. I'm never drinking again. My mouth tastes like vomit. Oh, yep, there's the vomit. Oh shit, where am I?
Oh, fuck. I texted my ex. I know it's been 6 months, but I still love you. I miss you. And your tits. Wait, is somebody next to me? Oh shit, there's somebody else in my bed. Oh my God, did we have sex? Yep. Totally had sex. Son of a... Oh God, I know she's gonna be hideous, man. I know it. I was so wasted last night. I would have gone home with anyone. Dear Jesus, please let this woman be decent looking. At the very least, have both of her eyes.
Oh my God, I'm not alone. Did I hook up with some guy last night? I don't even remember meeting anyone. Did we have sex? Yes. Son of a... Oh my God, I hope he's not some sort of slob. He's probably married too. Dear Allah. I don't believe in you, Allah, but I don't want to bother Jesus right now. So if you could tell him this one, I'd appreciate it. Please let this be a good-looking guy with a good body. Also, please let him be a nice, understanding guy.
Oh, good morning.
Morning.
I'm gonna go get something from my kitchen.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Yes, she's so hot!
What is this song? That's so creepy. Hey everybody, how you doing? Good. All right, this is gonna be drunk story number 2. Back in college at UCF, I was a theater major, and we had an Oscar party. Okay, which everyone knows the Oscars. That's the best time to get hammered. So we get hammered, and a buddy of mine is living in Oviedo, near UCF, and across the way, across this backyard, there's a horse farm. Horses are everywhere. So we're drunk. Like, we drank so much. So we're hammered, and I look at 2 of my friends, I'm like, you guys ever been around horses? Like, no, we should go pet the horses. Like, yeah. So we have to cross the fence, we break into their corral, and there's like 5 horses. Beautiful. And I, apparently, when I drink tequila, I become the horse whisperer. And I was like, okay, you guys haven't been around horses, I have, okay? Do not spook the horses. Be gentle. We're gonna go up, and there's one horse, and he's just chilling, he's right there. And I was like, okay, here we go. Shh. Don't go from behind, you'll get kicked in the face. So, right in front, and I put my hand out, and he lets me pet him. I'm like, there we go, guys, you can pet him. So they're petting him, and he's fine. I go, you guys ever ridden a horse? I'm like, no, I have. I'm gonna do that now. So, I know, bitches, I was there. So, I tell my buddy, let's call him Don, and I go, Don, dude, You're gonna hold my foot, okay? Let's say Sean. By the way, that's their real names. Don and Sean. I go, Sean, get on the other side of the horse. I don't want to spook the horse. So Don, you're gonna hold my weight. I'm gonna swing my leg over. Sean, you catch my leg, and you're gonna slowly lower me on the horse so I don't startle the horse. Again, horse whisperer. So I get over there. The horse is fine, and start lowering me down. And I'm like, shh, good boy. Who's a good boy? Good boy. Horse is fine. They finally put on my weight, and I was like, shut the fuck up. This is gonna work. So I grab onto the mane, and I see this little thought bubble come out of the horse. And it says, you know what, I haven't done my cardio yet. I feel like running. And he takes off. Not just, fuck! I'm like, and hammered, by the way, hammered. And he's going a solid 25 miles an hour through trees. I'm like, just gone. And then I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, just hang on, just hang on, just hang on. Then I saw another thought bubble come up. He goes, I don't want this tiny Mexican on me anymore. And he bucks. I go flying, miss trees. I don't know how I missed the trees. Land on my elbow, pop. Dislocated. And I go, oh! Now, the lights come on in the house. We're like, dude, we gotta go, Ali. I go, dude, I can't. I'm like this, it's just popped out. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And like, they're getting me, and they're like, we gotta get out of here, we gotta get out of here. So we go to the fence. Now, I can't climb the fence because, and so they're helping me get over the fence, and this was one of those wooden fences with the spikes, you know, like this. So now, we have to get friends to come over and catch me. Because I swear to God. Where's my... so we got friends to catch me. So they put me on there, and I'm just spike. Luckily, I'm hammered. So I'm there, and I go, okay. And I roll, and they catch me. And they get me down in the patio, and they're like, oh my God, your shoulder's jacked up. I know. And I'm just like, oh my God, I need a shot. Somebody get me a shot. My buddy JR goes, where are we going to get a syringe? A shot, you fucking moron. Give me a shot of liquor, alcohol, whatever. Give me a shot. So they give me a shot, and then everyone's going, you gotta go to the hospital. I was like, I'm not going to the hospital. I'm hammered. This is not gonna be good. We'll be fine. Like, you gotta go to the hospital. So I said, all right, fine. Don, Sean, you'll take me to the hospital. Also very hammered, they are. And so we get outside to the driveway, and I look at them both. I go, you know we're not going to the hospital, right? And they're like, no, what do you want to do? I said, well, Sean and I are going to talk baseball. Don, you're going to have to do what you do. And he goes, what do you mean? So Don grabs my arm, and he just starts swinging a little bit. Just gets a good grip, and he just starts swinging. And he's like, so what do you guys think? What do you think about the season? I go, well, Sean and I are Dodgers fans. And I was like, the pitching should be good. And I'm just trying to focus on Sean while he's doing this. And I'm like, oh God, here it comes. And he's like, okay, yeah. And I think the pitchers are, pow! Mother of pearl! Oh my God. But it popped back in. It was fine. It popped back in. They take me home. I get home. About 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm still drunk, but I'm asleep in my bed. And I had completely forgot all of this happened. So I decide, I'm uncomfortable. I'm going to roll over. Oh, God! That's my drunk story.
Hey, Phil. Hi. How's it going? Hey, Charlie. Good to see you.
Some drunk teenagers.
Huh?
Over there, drunk teenagers.
It's graduation from college. We get them out here all the time. Bunch of morons.
Watch this. Hey, little man.
No, he's not gonna do that.
Phil, what are you doing? You're crazy. Watch this.
No.
Hey, yeah, rub my nose. Ooh, yeah.
Good thing Phil's a gelding.
Right.
Ring.
They're gonna put him on me. Hang on, boy!
Don't Phil, you're crazy.
Watch this! Ooh.
Smells like enchiladas.
You see what happened to his arm?
Oh, God, that's ugly.
Well, I didn't see that.
Hold on, lights on, lights on. Look at that road.
Wait. They're stopping at the end of the driveway.
Yeah?
That one guy's talking to the other guy. Wait for it. They seem to be talking about baseball.
No clue, I'm a football man. Who's grabbing his arm?
I don't. Why would he grab his arm like that?
Well, this isn't going to end well. Wait for it.
Mission accomplished. I don't even have arms and I know that hurts.
They get for riding on my ass all the time. Stupid college boys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the first act of Gaggle Reflex, the happiest hour. How are we? All right, at this time, we are going to try to gather up all of your drunk stories. So you've all written drunk stories down, correct? We've got something to collect those in. There's a thing to there's someone who will be collecting it. Stop looking at me. All right, I'll take your story. Yes. Please enjoy refreshments at intermission. We will take a 10-minute-ish intermission, and when we come back, we'll do a little more sketch comedy, we'll do a little more improvisation, and we will include your drunk stories in the second act.
It was the cat. Was it like reinforced?
If you got married in 04,
October will be 14.
no, if you got married in 04, it was 15.
15.
In October.
Okay.
I'm still out that night. And then Sunday.
I can't count to 21 unless I make it. So.
She had to tell me how old I was.
Yeah,
my last
that's how I knew.
I don't keep
Don't
count.
worry, good thing to forget.
I don't know.
Maybe for me, I was born in 1960, so it's just a long
Oh yeah, that's really handy. Yeah.
There you go. Gym class, I think.
Oh, Gabby. Oh, I love Gabby.
Yeah.
Stand up, stretch, lower back.
So it gets the circulation going again. Have you been in touch with Canada? Just via Facebook. You know he bought a house here in Orlando.
No, really?
You maybe rent it out. He does, you know, does some other things.
So I was YouTubing something.
Yeah.
want this one, or do you want to get these ones?
They're on
Yeah, the only weird one I did was the convention. Not a theme park. Otherwise, every one of them was at a theme park. Or a hotel, which was pretty compartmentalized. He's a good guy. He's got a good guy. I wish I paid a little more.
Aaron had a gathering, good gathering.
Software.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you saying?
They all have their smartphones and they would log on to, you would give them a website to log into, and then it would hook up, like they would test, I'm not sure how it works. But they would be able to use their phones.
Now, so you jump on the train?
Find the location where they were
going.
And then they also received docket.
Yeah, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Every time the booth has to go, sometimes they would have
I know, and every time I ask him, he still calls me again. The last one I did was probably 3 months ago. I was playing the ball.
Thank you so much.
I've done some other good work in the past.
I'm having trouble getting my.
I know.
You drive, if I'm going there, just park around, back a little bit. And park.
She does a lot of gigs. She was Mrs. Claus for a few over there.
So it runs between Main Street and whatever the other street is. Yeah.
It's her first time doing it.
Go to.
Yeah. It's her first time doing it.
There and
She's done improv. Never done a full block show. Yeah.
There's more here when you.
Okay.
Of course.
Brooklyn Live did up there, Daylight Town, Monday through Wednesday. I'm doing a town crier gig for a convention thing.
Who's the client? So that the ball is right now.
A group called Next TV. I do, no, I knew you were going to ask about the same thing. They are technology, but they're platform that is trying to improve the ease of customer usage for other companies' software. So it's kind of a weird company.
Software development kind of company that's trying to make things more friendly, user friendly.
Yeah. Yeah, but luckily I'm in town crier, so I can have it all on scroll.
That's great.
Because I was going to ear prompt it, and then I thought, you know, an ear prompt it probably doesn't work that well.
You can have it on the scroll and have it.
There's 3 acts, so there's a lot of dialogue, and there's some other characters.
You are. That's a good idea.
There's a lot of properties here.
Shopping at Atlanta. What's the name?
Because it's like, it's not like I was seeing it every day anyway. At the same time, I'm like, it's like something I'm like, I can't like go on a Facebook and be like, hey, this is what I It's like every time I think I'm like, oh no.
My buddies have moved up there.
It's fine.
Absolutely enjoyable.
Now and then he shows up with candy.
I'll bring insulin in later.
No, they're going to go for
Thank you for holding your applause. Thank you so much. Stop it. Thank you so very much for all of your drunken stories. I'd like to say we've got a couple of great ones that we're going to be improvising around. We have several other really funny ones we're going to talk about, and some of you, there's things wrong with you. And we might delve into that as well. Also do want to let you know, if you enjoy Gaggle Reflex, please tell your friends and family. We will be back with a summertime show. TBD as to when the summer... Oh, drinks are coming out of there. It's, I'm fine, though. No, I'm just great. So please, tell your family and friends. Check out the Gaggle Reflex page. We will we'll let you know. But we will be back with a summertime show, which theme to be decided. But we're thinking vacations would probably be a good summertime show. But for now, we're going to turn it over to Richard, Reagan, Paul, because it's time for an Irish drinking.
That's right, everyone. That's right. It's, as you know, this weekend is the weekend of my people. True. Yes, we know this is St. Patty's Day weekend.
Right.
And we want to celebrate, so we're going to sing for you an Irish drinking song! But first, we need something to sing about. Someone to sing about.
Sure we do.
Yes. First of all, how the hell are you doing, Ed?
I'm the hell fine. How the hell are you, Richard?
Well, why don't you go and ask Ali how I'm doing?
Ali, how is he doing?
Pues he's doing okay, vato. I'm from Southern Ireland.
How are you doing, you stupid Mick?
I'm just doing great, you bastard. Tell me this.
Thank you very much.
Wear them all over.
Hey! It's time to celebrate, each and every one of you. But only 4 of you will be lucky enough to be celebrating. So, you, sir.
Yes.
What's your name?
Stephen.
Hey, Stephen.
Stephen!
Everybody, Stephen! What do you do for a living?
I'm an actor.
He got the beer excited.
I'm an actor.
Oh, what?
An actor.
Oh, that's a horrible job. What a horrible choice for living. But when you're not acting, what are you doing?
Sleeping.
Sleeping and acting.
That's what he does with his life.
No. I want to know one more thing.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a napkin on you?
It seems as though I've got a menu.
A menu is fine.
Here we go.
Thank you very much. Because you're just making a mess of yourself. Thank you so much. Everyone, Cece, everyone. Cece.
I love your pizza.
All right, we're going to sing about Stephen. bed, sleeping around and sleep. He acts and sleeps. Elaine,
Yes? I'm sorry.
go and play us a song. Yeah. Once was a man named Stevens who really liked to pack. He stayed in bed all bloody day. It was his favorite act. He'd go to all of the auditions, and he wouldn't say a peep. But he always kept his eyes open for a character that was asleep.
Okay,
Who else are we going to?
I'm going to talk to that man right there who's got his son close. What's your name? Tony. Tony? Cody. Don't yell at me, man. Cody! Cody, have you had a birthday in the past couple of years? Good, me too. Did you get something very good in your birthdays?
I got a trip to New York.
Oh, look who's fancy. What did you do in New York?
It was the 21st birthday, so I got
20. Oh, you got hammered. That's a good time, isn't it? What's your drink of choice?
I don't really have one, but Blue Moon's good.
Ah,
All right, get him. Sponsored by Blue Moon. Okay, he's not the fucking plant.
Cody, who went to New York for his 21st birthday.
Yes.
He likes the Blue Moon.
Yep.
Está bien. Okay. Everybody get ready. Oh, here's to my friend Cody. He makes the women swoon.
He turned 21, you know. He's a good one to spoon. But make sure you don't upset him. Because when he's mad, he's pretty shitty. He was happy on that birthday. He met the naked cowboy in New York City. Chris, tell us a story.
Well, I'd like to ask you, what's your name?
Trudy.
Trudy, where are you from?
Chicago.
Chicago. Oh, so Trudy, when you think back to Chicago, what do you miss about it? Do you still live there now, or you live here?
No, we live here.
Okay. How long have you been down here?
30 years.
30 years.
30.
All right. So
30
years.
She's giving you lessons of being Irish.
What do you miss most about Chicago?
The Bears.
The Bears. So this here is Trudy from Chicago. She's been here 30 years, and she misses the Bears. 30 years. Here's to my new friend Trudy,
Who just came back from Mar-a-Lago. She's a Chicagoan at heart.
That's right. She left Chicago a long time ago.
But in the 30 years since then,
She's done a lot with her hairs. She's lived a life in Central Florida.
But she never stopped loving her bears.
That's all I had to say. Now I'm going to talk to you. That's well. What's your name?
Michelle.
Michelle. My bell. All right, let's start. All right, Michelle. What is it that you do for a living?
I'm a mother.
all right.
You're a mother, all right.
Here's the mothers.
How many
Mothers.
How many did you pop out? One.
This one.
How's it going?
Great.
Well,
Homeschool her.
you homeschool her.
Wait, what's the worst subject you teach? What are you the worst at?
Civic math. I'm worst at math.
You suck at math. That poor child.
That poor child.
Not gonna know why 10 plus 9 is. Gonna think it's 21.
It's not?
It's an old meme. Well, whatever the hell your name was. Michelle! Michelle! Well, homeschools are one son, daughter. Daughter. I don't know. She could be non-binary for all I care. You know what she's got you know what she's got. So let's start.
That was a shitty talk.
Whoa! Here's the little Michelle. She raised her child all alone.
She taught her things. That's it.
Primarily at home on a phone. But she has trouble teaching what sex the daughter is.
We have no fucking clue.
You're welcome. Just wait till she takes a piss.
That's all that was. Nice job with the Irish drinking song. All right. Remember, if anybody hasn't turned in any last second stories, we can still take a couple of those, because I'm going to read probably all of these. Let me grab my beer. I've forgotten my beer. Hold on. Sorry, I was out of order there for a minute. I thought we were moving on to something else.
We now take you to a backyard somewhere in Oviedo.
Oh, it doesn't get better than this, right? How's that beer, Richard?
Something like a good cold one over a beautiful barbecue. Am I right, John?
Absolutely. You have said it right, Richard. A little quiet, Ed?
Just thinking about the old days. Remember the old days when getting as much beer as you can was your plan for the whole night?
Oh, sometimes it was your goal for the whole entire weekend.
Yeah, the whole weekend.
Including Friday.
And Sunday.
Don't forget Saturday.
Of course, Saturday, of course.
Well, sometimes, you wanted to start earlier, so sometimes Thursday, or sometimes Wednesday. That makes a really good weekend.
That's when drinking was an adventure. Drinking to drink.
And the things that we drink, right? Like some of those things.
Anything.
Like natural, excuse me, natty light.
You drink Natty Light? Sounds great. I had to chug down Natty Ice.
It's like a black tie party. About times I had nothing but Milwaukee's best.
Ha! Milwaukee's best. You haven't dipped your toe in the swamp of swill until you've chugged from my beer bong with, get ready for it, Bush.
No, wait. I actually would consider that heaven. There was one time I was stuck in Canada and never mind, guys. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say what I was drinking. I don't want to say it.
It was Bush Light.
That's really bad.
Oh, no. But it's worse than that, man. It was worse than that. Labatt's Blue.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, look at the dandy.
Imported, huh?
Imported beer. Oh.
Well, I drank the imported American inbred version of that PBR.
We got some nosy neighbors.
Beer. PBR. Miller.
Oh. Coors. Not light, the banquet version.
Stroh's. Rheingold.
Olympia.
Schlitz. National Bohemia.
Valentine.
Schaefer. The one to have when you're
Having more than one.
Old English 800.
What?
Old English 800. It was that exciting.
Why?
He just has a crush on our neighbor Cece.
Hey, Cece!
See, we live next door to Cece, the towel girl. You're happy you got to see her, okay?
So Old English 800, huh?
Yes. It was desperate times, gentlemen. Desperate times. It was one of the hottest summers on record. Tracy, she had just left me. And I needed a good one, man. So I went to the local kangaroo and opened the door and went straight to the beer case. You know, hot days like this, it's squelching hot. And therefore one of the beeriest days. When I got to that case, and I various. I got to that case, and there was nothing in it. I was dying inside, you understand?
Yeah.
And I went to the counter, and there he was, this old man, just sitting on something. And as he got up to attend to a customer, there was a case of Old English 800. I paid $2. No, I paid $3. I paid 4 times the value.
It's like $8.
And as I looked on that case and I was walking out, I just had this mix of feelings. I had shame and pride and anticipation. It can only be described as shoppertation. You guys know what I mean, right? Shoppertation.
You lost me on that.
Man can feel multiple emotions. I read it in good homes.
That's a nice one, but have I got a story for you? The summer of '84, I was exploring the abandoned Johannesburg house. It was one of those 1950s with the bomb shelter with all the supplies still in it. I was sorting through, I found tarps and lanterns and blankets, and there it was. A case of generic beer. All white cardboard with black lettering, B-E-E-R. I was happy, I was thrilled. I popped one open. And then I wasn't thrilled anymore. My eyes started swelling up, my throat closed, and I didn't want to describe what happened inside my stomach, but I was afraid for the rest of the guys in the neighborhood, so I drank the entire case myself.
An American hero. An American hero.
By the time Larry found me, I was so drunk that I thought I was negotiating with Nikita Khrushchev about where to buy durable shoes.
That's nothing! How about the summer that I decided to homebrew? It was like 94, 93. Everybody's into that shit.
They were also into grunge.
They were?
That's a fact. Move on.
Never mind. Nobody. Okay, moving on. So I ordered the whole brewing kit. Alright? So it shows that there are pots, and there are pans, and there are tubes, and there's yeast, and there are directions. It was very complicated. It's too complicated at that kind of time. So I just threw it all together, and what I ended up with was kind of like an alcoholic oatmeal. Took me 6 weeks to eat that shit. Right here.
We've had some awful beers, gentlemen. But we drank the good with the bad. Like real beer drinkers. Even when the bad was nightmarishly awful.
Horrible beers. Terrible. Soul-crushing, stab you in the heart beers. Yeah.
Anybody want to go get a Bud Light?
Yeah. I was thinking something like a cider. Zima? All right, now the part of the show that I thought came a minute ago. I really did. This is the part of the show where we improv your stories. Once again, I want to thank everybody who brought their drunk stories to us. We greatly appreciate that. We have chosen one to start with. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and read this, and we're just going to improv based on what was written. Not going to ask whose this is yet. My friend and I were so drunk, she passed out in her bed, and when I went to check on her, she insisted that I'd taken her pants. After an extended period of arguing, I realized that, as did she, that she was wearing a dress and had never had pants on. Gaggle Reflex will now improvise this.
Oh my God. Hi, Marsha.
Hi.
I am ready to get turned up.
Oh
my God. So, are we gonna go like downtown to Zuma Beach?
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah, because it's 98. Yeah. So, I was thinking maybe a little sex on the beach.
About a lot of sex on the beach.
Oh my God, you're so bad!
Stop me! Don't stop me!
No, stop me! Okay, so are you gonna drive or am I driving?
You are.
Oh, you whore. Okay. I'll drive. But where are we gonna park? Because I hate finding parking downtown.
Well, there's that bank, and then there's Washington Lot.
Yeah, that's my favorite because they don't tell you there. Okay, we'll
Not
go
till
there.
next morning, anyway.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna go there. And then maybe we'll stop at the store. There's a 7-Eleven right there. We'll maybe get some pre-party.
Okay.
And then we'll maybe try to find like Craig and Jason. Oh my God. I heard he's uncut.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a little sweater. So I think if we get really drunk, we won't be sick when we see it. And then we'll go to Zuma Beach. Okay. Let's go to Zuma Beach.
That sounds
Okay?
good. That sounds
Okay.
good. Don't forget pizza late night.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my God. There are so many people here.
Oh, there's Craig and Jason.
Hi.
All ladies?
Yeah.
Guys over there, a bunch of these.
Oh my God, it's my favorite Jaeger. Here we go. So good. Oh God.
Ladies?
Yeah?
The guys over there, a bunch of these.
Oh. Thank you. Oh my God, my favorite tequila. So good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my
ladies.
God. Oh, wait.
Hi, bunch of these.
Whoa. Okay. Oh my God, I don't care. My favorite. Oh God, that was really good. Where are my shoes? Where are my shoes, Thor? Where are my shoes?
They're on your feet.
Oh, we have to go home.
Okay.
I need to go home. Okay. Where are my keys? Never mind, I got him.
Okay. Okay. Pick that one.
Stop it.
Open door. Open.
Hey,
Got it.
excuse me.
Yeah.
You ladies shouldn't be driving. You might notice me. I'm the bartender from Zuma.
Oh.
I was wondering if I might be able to give you ladies a lift home. I want to see you home.
Call us. Call us.
He was super cute.
He was so friendly.
I'm just practicing for when we get in the
Yeah.
car. We're in. Get in more. Okay. And we're home.
Cut to the next morning. Wake up, sleepyhead. Wake up.
Not so loud.
Get out of bed.
Shut up. Oh my god. Where are my pants?
I don't know.
You always do this. You
I
steal
didn't
my
do
pants.
anything. I didn't steal anything.
You steal my
I didn't
pants.
steal anything.
You always
I didn't
steal my
steal
pants.
anything.
Yes,
You're a
you do.
bitch.
Just
You're a bitch.
Where am
I wanted
right
Craig. I wanted Craig, you bitch.
Is he here? Whatever. You stole my pants. You always steal my pants. Remember those Jordache jeans that I wore?
Oh my God.
When we were in high
You
school?
said
and
try
you
them
stole
on.
them.
You
No,
said
no,
try
I
them
said
on.
try them on, not take them.
It took 3 months.
You
That's all.
pants stealing whore.
Excuse me.
What? What?
Look at
What?
you. Look at you.
Whatever. You still steal my pants.
All right. Now, whose story was that? Jim. Did not expect that. Very surprising to me, Jim. Now, my question to you, I have so many. It's like a Merchant Ivory film playing questioning here. But well, the only thing I want to know, Jim, is how close was that to the actual experience?
It was
Pretty close?
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. That is outstanding. Now we're going to do another one. We're going to change it up when we do the next one. But I do have a few. I don't know why I took my glasses off. But we do have a few honorable mentions. Frankly, just want to find out who you are so we don't hang up. Okay. I'm just going to read it, and then if you want to identify yourself, fine. If not, we'll figure it out. Passed out leaning on an open window. Wonder the next morning why my chest hurt. Did I get into a fight? This is well written. I'm enjoying it. Nope, there was a steam radiator under the window that I leaned on all night. 10 tequila shots will do that for you. Who was it? Who was it? Who was it?
That guy right
Oh my God! How did you burn yourself, sir?
I only had $10. It was $1 a shot.
My drugstore is very much like that. Back when they used to have dollar mixed drink night. Found $23 laying under the bar when I sidled up to the bar and proceeded to drink everything there was. Followed an Alabama Slammer with a large glass of Drambuie. Oh, yeah. Way too ugly a story to tell. All right, this is fun. I set fire to myself. What? Is it me or Guy de Maupassant or some great short story writer? That is much better than the opening to Cask of Amontillado. Thank you for the Cask of Amontillado laugh. Dropping literary references.
I got the never mind.
My wife's out of town, trying to get lucky. All right. We're filming this, aren't we? No, honey, that was a joke. I set fire to myself when I was grilling, wait for it, during WrestleMania. Bangs burned, eyebrows sinned, and then I really appreciate the onomatopoeia. Whoosh. Who singed themselves during
Who do you think?
Now this matters.
It all grew back.
Which WrestleMania?
God, it had to have been, what did we 93? It had to have been 19...
Like with The Rock and all
2003.
Okay, so that's acceptable,
Like
wrestling
Warrior
fans.
4.
Yeah, that's
2004.
right.
2004.
That's Stone Cold, all that. Yeah, that's good.
There's one more,
You should be
and
watching that one. That was good.
there's one more, and I actually know this story. But Jen,
Oh, yes, sir.
tell us about John Lennon's sister throwing you out of the Cavern Club in Liverpool when you were so drunk.
I mean, well, we went around Christmas time to Liverpool, England, and
Nothing's that shit face like the holidays.
we somehow got invited to their company Christmas party.
The Cavern
which was,
Company
yes,
Christmas
the
party.
Cavern Club company Christmas party.
There you go.
Which was like a progressive dinner. Like they stuck us on a bus and they took us to
I would have
all
thought
these
it'd have been
bars
top 40,
across
but
England.
that's just me.
And it was open bar everywhere we went. And by the time we got back to the cavern, John Lennon's sister, Julia, told my friend who works at the cavern, "You need to take your friend home."
And she'd seen John Lennon drunk.
And this was not even late at night. It was like 7 p.m.
Well, the pubs close earlier in England. So. All right. A fun story. I think everyone
You're
would
welcome.
agree. I just imagine her with the Scouse accent. Hey, tell her to get out of here.
She's very sweet. She bought me like half those drinks. That's her own fault.
Wow. Get her shit-faced and dump her out the front door. All right. So here's what we're going to do for the second one, because we get pretty close with Jim's, but we'd like to actually hear the person whose story it is tell the story on microphone in front of people. So I'm going to tell you. It starts 30 years ago.
Fuck, that's me.
All right. Come on, Trudy.
Did she come up too?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, this is like the whole story together. This is great. We're like, the hell with improv, and let's just hear the story for the
Give him a
guys.
drink.
No,
Give him a couple
All right.
of drinks.
This-
This is the way Gaggle started.
All right, this is absolutely. So I didn't tell any of the story other than it was 30 years ago. I would like you to tell the story in as much detail as you possibly can.
We'll share the
Oh, all right. Oh, fine. Here's the microphone.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. This is MJ.
You're a performer. Give me a fucking
Okay. So anyway, 30 years ago when we came to Disney, blah blah blah, we were working at Disney, and we drank a lot. We drank a lot, like a lot. But nobody knew because we were working at Disney. Party a lot. No, party a lot. Yeah, and this was just one of those times that we went out. We don't remember with who or where or
It was
what
somewhere
happened.
here in Orlando.
Somewhere.
Yes, we went out.
We went out.
We
You used to drink Jack and Coke then.
That's
remember?
right. Jack
Shots,
and Coke.
shots,
Oh my
shots.
gosh.
Beer,
Yes,
beer,
Jack
beer.
and Coke.
Yes,
Beer.
yes.
But
Nobody knew. Nobody knew.
No, on the down low.
Yeah. So we drank a lot, and then we just woke up the next morning in a convertible in a parking lot at a hotel on I Drive. And we were sweating.
Yeah.
The sun was, and we're like, oh my god,
A
we're
little
alright.
sunburned.
A little sunburned.
Our clothes are still on.
Yeah, it was really good.
I don't think we had to work that day.
No.
So that was good.
We didn't know how we got there or what was
Whose car
happening.
was.
Whose car is this?
Thank God nobody was in the parking lot.
I mean, there were cars, but there was no people.
There was no people.
It was just us.
It was at sunrise.
Okay. Are we taking this?
No.
It's not.
Okay. So then that was really it.
That
And then
was
we
it.
had to
We just woke
walk
up in a
home.
convertible.
It was like a half an hour. We had to walk home on I Drive, sweating in our dresses and
Somebody
in
else's
our
car.
from the car. I don't know how we got there.
All right, that's your story. All right. All right. Your Disney jobs drove you to drink, as they all do.
Classy.
As improv by the Gaggle Reflex.
MJ, come on. You're being loud. I found a place where you can sleep. We want to sleep with random guys again.
Is that a Mustang?
Why? No, it's a car. It's a car. It's a convertible. It's a conversible. It's combustible. Why? It is red.
I like red.
do too. He was cute. That guy, Red. That
Did you hook up with him?
I did twice.
Oh my god, I didn't do the bathroom!
I need a cigarette.
Oh, you have to sing tomorrow!
You're right. You're right. Wait.
What?
So you know those guys
Uh-huh.
who wanted us to sleep in their hotel room?
Yeah.
With them for sleeping? And you were like, I don't want to sleep with those guys?
Yeah, no. I gotta work.
I want to tell you something. I don't want to sleep with them either.
You won't sleep with him. Gonna sleep in the convertible?
In the combustible?
Yeah. I just want to shut up.
It's a beautiful night. We have to figure out how to get in the car. The door is locked. Help me with the door. Help me with the door. The door is locked. The door is. MJ, you're in. Okay, I locked the door. I locked the door so I can get in. Thanks. What?
It's really great that you're pretty and talented.
I think it's really great that you have this car. It's a beautiful car. I heard it's a Mustang.
That conversion a little.
You can see the sky off it because somebody ripped off the roof.
Well, that's the lights.
The lights from iDrive.
That's the lights from the putt-putt golf.
Do you remember that song Lights from Journey?
No.
Me neither. Oh wait, no, I remember it.
You're so loud!
Oh wait, I remember it. I remember it now. Just a small town girl living lights the city. Met a guy named Red at All Shucks. Maybe that's where we met him at All Shucks.
Yeah. I miss Chicago.
I'm just glad you work at Disney World with me.
Do we have to play Bell tomorrow?
No, I got another girl to do that.
Okay.
We can be inside a fuzzy head. Nobody has to see us.
I have to throw up.
Throw up off the side, you can just stick your head over the side because it's combustible.
Do I have to unlock the door?
You probably should.
Okay.
You don't want to get puke in your car.
Okay, hang on. Hold my hair. If you hold my hair! Trudy, what the fuck's your name?
Oh, there's sweat rolling in my eyes.
Where are we?
MJ, where are we?
I don't know.
The sun is really bright. MJ, when did you get a convertible?
What time is it?
Excuse me, can I help you?
We were just tanning.
Alright, that's fine.
How are we gonna get home?
It's a long walk that way.
I threw up in the convertible.
And now,
which one's yours?
Bud Light.
And now a bar that serves tequila. Lots and lots of tequila. We go there now for a little sketch called Lick It, Slam It, Suck It.
How did you not open this yet?
It was suck later.
No, I know. Shut up. Oh shit, that was so awesome. Okay.
Hang on, you ready? Alright, you ready?
All right.
Lick it. Slam it.
Suck it.
Okay.
Mmm.
Woo!
Again.
Again.
Again. All right, come on.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Who's driving home?
No. Uber.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright. Lick it. Oh, I've still got plenty of salt on there.
I don't.
So much.
Lick it.
Lick it.
Slam it.
Suck it.
Suck it.
Oh my God.
Ooh!
Excuse me. Oh God, yeah. Oh man, I have the most fun with you.
Yeah?
God, I could do tequila all night.
Yeah.
That wasn't a hint. Okay.
How many do you think you can do?
Oh man, I dated a girl.
Yeah.
We did 14 in one night.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, let's do it one last time.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Okay.
Here.
Over here.
Great
song to play at a bar.
Okay.
Lick it.
Lick it.
Lick it.
Slam it.
Suck it. Suck it.
Stop! Right there.
Who are you?
I am the sensei of the suck.
I am the sultan of the salt. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
What shall we slam?
Na 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 na.
You know, your eyes will tell the story to your mind and will change it.
I don't know.
I'm here to tell you the story, the true story of not this abomination that you call ritual, but the true story of lick it, suck it, become it.
Dude, I'm no Alfred Einstein, but I'm pretty sure it's lick it, slam it, suck it.
Wrong!
Dude, did you get your nuts in a twist?
No! You see, the ritual has been misused so people do not know the true origin story. But I am here to tell you, do you want to know the true story?
Okay.
If you want to know the true story, you shall say, yes, sensei!
Yeah, sensei.
Sound like you didn't really mean it.
Yes,
sensei! Oh, well, if you really want to hear it, I'll go ahead and tell you. Just let me know.
Fucking tell the story!
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay. This is the story.
All about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. I'd like to take a minute to
Take it seriously. We begin the story. This is the true story of the ritual. It started many, many years ago.
In a galaxy far, far. Sorry, that's real tequila and it's hitting really hard.
There was an impenetrable rock, a warrior, dense, powerful.
I'm the rock.
Hardly.
I will be hard.
The rock was a warrior that was insolent, thought no one could defeat it. And everyone that came across the rock did lose to the rock.
If you smell the rock.
His skin was impenetrable. No one could destroy or take him on. Yes, he was difficult. Until one day, a mysterious person showed up in the village.
You're so mysterious.
That mysterious person decided to do something that no one else had ever thought of, and that is to enter the mind of the rock. Going inside the rock's mind using a hypnotic trance. A war was waged. Of course, no one could see it because it happened inside the mind of the rock. And as the war raged, finally, you guessed it, the rock got lit.
What?
That's right, the rock was lit. With a true proboscis tongue. No one said this was easy. But when the rock was lit, the rock was defeated. People everywhere started screaming and lament. They could not believe what they had seen.
I know, right?
As the rock lied there, waiting for true imminent death, the mysterious warrior just started to laugh and declare they were going to lick him one more time to finish the job. But that is when another warrior, a fan of the rock, came in. It was the Lime. The Lime was a big fan of the rock. It squirted its juices of righteousness all over the other warrior. Let's hope that lime juice doesn't bleach his shirt. And that is the legend. That's so cool. Oh, that was awesome, man.
That was just epic.
Oh, so good, man.
So good.
Hey, Mr. Sensei guy?
Yes.
So, I don't want to be that guy, but you seem to be very Japanese with your Komodo dragon you're wearing, and your Daniel LaRusso thing.
It means blowing wind.
Back the fuck up. Here's the question: you're super Japanese.
Yeah, why tequila? I mean, that's Mexican.
You're Japanese, that's Mexican. What's the deal? Why are you so into tequila? Oh shit.
Wait, hold on, I did it wrong.
You're the sensei!
Been a long day.
Slam it.
Suck it.
Your question. Why am I into tequila?
Into tequila, yes.
Because I'm allergic to sake.
All right. Grab my mug. Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. That has been the happiest hour with the Sensei. We want to thank you all for coming out. Also want to let you know that we'll be putting up another Gaggle Reflex show sometime this summer, so stay aware. It's the one that says Harvard. You couldn't guess? Don't you know me?
You pretentious.
Absolutely. But please tell all your friends, come out and see us. Also, Elaine right here, Elaine Pacha here at the Dragonfly Studios. There's a lot of great stuff going on. Ollie and Chris have got improv stuff going on you can let people know about.
Yes, we have next it's improvised at the 129 going on Friday, April 19th right here in this space. And it's an 8 p.m. show, and we'll have information about that coming up shortly. And Ali?
I got stand-up comedy coming up, and find me on Facebook. I'm fucking
All right, that's it. We want to leave you with a final song that gives you a little more insight into the Gaggles, find out who we are, and one of our short drunken anecdotes.
Hi, I'm Ed Bud. And I found out my wife was allergic to alcohol, and she had to avoid anything alcoholic. So she divorced me.
Hey everyone, I'm Tracy Wu. I got so drunk last Saturday, and I found out Ali moved into my house.
That actually happened.
Hi, I'm Ali Flores. And one time I got super drunk. I'm kidding, it happened way more than one time.
Hello everyone, my name is Sean Pelkey, and I'm not proud of this, but I once wore an adult diaper to a history final in college because I'd been up all night drinking, and I just knew I would piss myself. Got a B? And I pissed myself.
Spill the tea, spill the tea, spill that tea. That's what kids say.
Hi everyone, I'm Richard Paul. Hi. And when I become sober, I'll remember all of you.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris Barry, and my freshman year of college, I went to a party, and then I woke up, and I was a junior. I changed majors and had a new girlfriend.
Hello, my name is Elaine Bahacek, and I got drunk sometime around Christmas and wound up with this show. You're welcome. Or I'm sorry, I don't really know what I do.
Spill the tea, spill the tea, spill the tea. You should never let people who don't sing sing. Cause I can't spill some tea. I'll spill that tea all over. Spill the tea, I still live with Tracy. Spill the tea. Thank you.
Cheers and thank you.
There's no curtain. Get the fuck out of here.
We'll be on like the Toll Road Brewery next door in case anybody wants to go.
And that is absolutely true. Yeah. And Joey Cheese, Richard brought fireworks. And so, no.